Welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Puggies. So, we are going to face, as I say, the boss in this episode, and that means quite a bit of going back in again through this annoying dungeon. As you can see, I do not have the footage from the HD version. This is the PS1 version. This is largely because my recording pretty much effed up for some reason. And I did manage to record all of it. Seriously, it even said the thing, but it didn't seem to want to play, and I don't really want to go back through the game just to do all of that. So yeah, for this episode, we're stuck with the PS1 version. So in order to cross the gap, we need to move this thing back to the sideways thing, and then go downstairs again, and seemingly emerge in this room. Then head to this, well, maybe not that blue switch again, but we'll see. As I said, don't step on the red switches. They will trigger the enemies, and we don't want that. So go up here through this corridor. Again through the to the switch, and again more backtracking. Although here we have a rope that will take us downwards here, seemingly, and that will take us over to this room. Very confusing, I know. And you will see what looks like a staircase. Yes, we'll get to that. So yeah, that could easily extend into a staircase, and we'll see in a moment what happens there. So for now, yeah, I forgot to mention these slime slides, as it were. They actually do some really annoying things. As I say, don't go down them unless you want to end up in the bottom area. This is what I mean by the Typhoon Tower being a really confusing dungeon. I am not kidding there, seriously. But that being said, let's go on then and indeed find our way over there. But anyway, yeah, there's not much I can say about this dungeon, is there? Not much at all. But at least with the rather pinky orange thing in position, we can now go to the save point and indeed save. Or just recover, as it were. And then we will have to do, I guess, some sort of puzzle. Not really a hard puzzle, really, in this room, but all we need to do is press a button, really. But before we do so, first we have to face the Klepp King, apparently. And believe it or not, he is a lot more tougher than the other Klepps. Because he turns into the giant hydra. And unlike in Kingdom Hearts 2, you can't just get up on the Hydra's back! Nope, you'll have to attack his heads instead. And trust me, with Gatwin in the party, it should be a bit easier. Let's see, what can we use with Burn Flame? That might work! Some of the heads, however, the hot head is immune to fire, or at least doesn't take as much damage there, but never mind. Justin, let's see. Oh boy, this is very different to my setup. Seriously, I'm not even that highly leveled in my game, but whatever. So yeah, Burn Flame, absolutely. And I wonder if Gadwin will use the drag. No drag. Oh yes, Dragon Cut. Yes, Dragon King Slice. Not before. If there's some lava, some fire breath from the hot head there.
Come, power of the universe! Ha!
Still love that quote, seriously. One of the heads is kind of looking a bit iffy there. Okay, yeah, apparently Sue's using Fire Wave, which is probably a good move to use here. As I say, it's an all-attacking move. Tremor? I would never think to use that move, but there we go. That's just me, really. And yeah.
All Earth protect
But yeah, this boss can be either very easy or very hard, depending on how you want to approach it, because once you've killed all the heads, the Hydra actually dies. Seriously, I am not kidding there. The Hydra actually dies, and can be a bit gruesome. I'm not gonna lie there. Zap is an interesting spell. It's a ranged spell, but it has much better range than Howl Slash or Burn Flame, and it's pretty good to use on this boss. And then all we need to do is take care of the rest of the heads. Oh, just go for the nice head. Yeah, you go for it there, Gadwin. Fina, what are you gonna do? Howl. No, that's not a great one. I probably would have used, I'm not sure what a nice head, but apparently we are going for Howl. It probably won't do that much damage, but we'll find out. Okay, as I say, in my game, Fina's already learned Crackle, but whatever.
Like master, like man.
Let's get the spoils, I guess. And indeed, with that done, we will go to where we need to go. Yeah, where the hell is the final trial? Yeah, what the hell is the final trial? Well, it's actually something quite daunting, believe it or not. And not one that we will, yeah, about that. Well, let's go behind the throne and press this button. This is a puzzle in inverted commas, I'm gonna say. Because what basically happens is that just the pillars move into place and pretty much allow us to reach the final trial, as Gadwin mentioned. Indeed, this is a pretty nice sequence, not gonna lie. So that being said, let's go over to the glowing teleporter, as it were. Yes, we're not done here. We are never done. Oh no, we are not. So, we'll go inside here. And this is the Room of Destiny. Now, there will be a lot of dialogue here, because this, the Room of the... I'll just call it the Room of Destiny. So the final trial, basically, involves choosing between these two doors here. So, or the mirrors, should I say. But, Gadwin explains it as to, yeah, we're choosing between life and death here. Yeah, pretty much, we're choosing between life and death. Are you sure there, Gadwin? Yeah, it probably would. And I don't want to lose me tank that quickly. Oh boy. And he gets all brave and then he can't move. Seriously, he cannot move, can Gadwin? Yeah, he can't get through the door. Yeah, and even an anime fall there. He must take this road. Oh boy. That's a lot to throw on a 13-year-old, you know there, Gadwin. Mirror of the stop. And Fina stops him for some reason. Isn't that how it usually goes in these sort of stories? It is greater that a man lays down his life to save his friends. That's what it says in the Bible. Okay, I don't get Fina at all here, but whatever. Well, that's a lot to throw on a 16-year-old girl then. Oh boy. You gotta believe in yourself! Or something. So I hope Justin doesn't die, because there's a lot more to, yeah, a lot, as I say, a lot to throw on a 13-year-old, but there we go. Can you see through the mirror? In fact, Fina was right! This is the one that leads to the future. So indeed, that being said, let's go and retrieve our spoils, namely the Spear of Heroes. Though, seemingly all is not well, because things start to cave in, just like with the lake mines. Seriously. Will the teleporter even work? Well, we're gonna find out anyway. Oh dear, I'm guessing Justin is gonna die. Or maybe not, the Spirit Stone saves him yet again. Seemingly the spirits have really big plans for him, who knew? Well, yeah, very weird, but again, that was the Spirit Stone. We saw it on the God of Light Mountain. That does mean he's... Well, he's missing, presumed dead, but not really dead. But really, you're gonna... Both of you are crazy, seriously. Well, so much for staying inside. I think, I mean, yeah, Gadwin is probably the best suited because at least he's wearing a helmet. But as soon as we get outside, the Typhoon Tower actually begins to collapse here, seriously. I'm not joking there. Seriously, I'm not sure I do, but yeah, it just disappears. Yeah, no FMV this time. Although there wasn't one for the ghost ship either. So I'm guessing either Justin is dead, or, well, we'll see what happens to Justin in a moment, because the next bit is pretty much, voiceover only, as I say. Gadwin, stop being a drama king! Seriously. So you made Sue cry.
Justin? What? Ow! Ow! Justin!
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Are you kidding? I'm just fine.
Wow! Justin, you're like a real hero!
That's right. You're just the man I knew you to be.
Really? Come on, Gadwin. You're gonna make me get embarrassed.
Justin.
Fina, how about that? I did it. Aren't you impressed? What? What the heck was that for? Uh-oh.
Justin! You fool! Look at me! I'm crying! You have no idea how worried I was.
Fina.
Promise me, Justin. Promise that you'll never, ever worry me like that again.
I'm sorry. I promise, I'll never make you cry again. I swear.
Justin, you had me really, really worried.
Hey! It stopped raining!